When the Spanish first landed on Florida's coastline in 1565, they discovered a tribe of Native Americans that the Spanish later called the Timucuans. The Timucuans were an intelligent, skilled group of individuals that had a diverse diet as well as some distinguishing features. Timucuan Indians wore deerskin and antlers while they hunted, bore tattoos on their skin, and had long hair. For women's hair, the length was to their hips. The tribe was also the largest in the area, maybe even the largest in Florida. Geographically, the Timucua Village was very close to the Spanish settlement of St. Augustine and the French settlement of Fort Caroline, so the tribe interacted with these two groups often. Prior to these interactions, the Timucua had never interacted with the Old World. They only had trade routes with other local tribes. Unfortunately, this lack of exposure to Europeans made the Timucuan people significantly less resilient to the Old World diseases and culture. As a result, the Timucua were enslaved, succumbed to disease due to non-resilient immune systems, and were blindly converted to Catholicism. Now, none of the Timucuans remain. We do, however, have evidence of their existence as well as documented visits and drawings of what they might have looked like.
The Timucuans spent lots of time outdoors and only stayed inside for sleeping or for weather-related reasons. Since the village huts were quite small and about 75 feet apart from each other, this lifestyle was easy to uphold. There would have been plenty of room to walk around and for children to play outside. In Duval County alone, there is evidence of at least 20 villages. Also, villages were usually about 2 miles away from a water source. Timucuans had an ingenious way of building their villages. These villages were often found on top of ancient sand dunes called middens. Middens could be natural made or made by Native Americans using shells, broken pottery, and other things. Oyster shells were often found in these middens because oysters were a food staple for the Timucuans. Middens also had small forests on them and were the home of the Timucuans. This kind of village is called a maritime hammock.